Can we have a quick convo about this?
Who's that?
It's not my, quote unquote. Apparently, the Buckingham Palace has got some racists.
My God.
Some racists in that big building, in that big mansion.
What do you think about that, though? No, what do you think about the whole situation, though?
To start with, I feel like this whole monarchy was built on a certain level of racial bias. Let me put it that way. Yeah, a certain level. As soon as they see an outsider getting into their circle, they find a way to push you back out, to push you away.
All right.
I mean, not necessarily a black person, but an outsider. Anyone that they see as an outsider. Right. I mean, this is happening with Diana.
Okay, yeah.
It's happening again, as we can see with Meghan. As soon as they see someone that they cannot accept into their circle, I feel like they find a way to push you out. I don't think Meghan and Harry forced themselves out. I don't think that was their intention to start with. I feel like it was the way they got treated.
Right.
That's what pushed them out.
Right.
So again, it comes down to they find a way to shut you off. That's my opinion anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
so are you surprised though?
I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? I don't think anyone is.
Well, in the sense of, not surprising, like, okay, she voicing our own, because, I mean, you would expect, because going back to what she's been through, the media has been bashing her for whatever, how long, so I'm not surprised she would come back with a, pound, so sort of, 2-2-1-2 jab, bro. She needs to come back. Yeah, exactly. So she needs to, she will have to, and in terms of where you're hearing news of them cutting them off and then them saying, you know what, do your thing, we don't care. Cutting Harry, a whole Harry, But my man is a prince. They cut him off.
Diana, isn't it?
But he made a decision. He knew this was gonna happen. He should have known this was gonna happen.
I don't think he will think about how you think. Okay, they will cut you off, whatever. But in terms of those personal things, like his personal security, not his family. Now he's one, because remember he is Prince Harry though. So he will come as a shock, especially if it's something you're used to your whole life, and all of a sudden because you married this person now, and then things have turned out the way okay, we don't hope for, but this is what it is now. And then they're saying they're not going to protect you like they always did. I mean, if I've been putting myself in his shoe, I would be shook. But I'm like,
my girl was like, when she had mental issues, she went to see, whoever is in charge, and she's like, listen, I'm going through this. I need you guys. I need your support. Can you guys get help for me? And they said to her, what? Because she's not a senior member of their family, is not something they can actually do for her.
Yeah.
How does that work? Like, come on.
Okay, from my angle, obviously, I support Meghan when it comes to the whole mental health thing.
Yeah,
I stand with her 100%, and I believe that you guys stand with her as well, right?
Yeah,
I do.
Cool. So, and with the whole racism thing, I stand with her too. I believe you guys stand with her and all that, right? But some of this blame, I'll put some of the blame on her feet, my guy.
What sort of blame?
Which one?
Okay. Let's cut it all out. You said a certain level of racism, bruv. This is an establishment that's been around for over 1,000 years.
That's what I said.
Built, it was built on white supremacy.
Okay.
Right? They've been around. Now, yes, over time, are they maybe as racist as they were before? I don't know. I don't live there. But I would not put it past them, right? So my own thing with Meghan is, I don't know if you guys watched the interview, right? In the interview, I don't think she knew what she was getting into.
Yeah,
which I put the blame on her, because you should have done your research. You are not going into Mr. White's house down the street. You're going into the monarchy, like the highest family, the epitome of white supremacy when it comes to being white.
Yeah, but
in white and everything, yeah.
Okay.
So if you're cool, if you're all right with going in there, don't act surprised when they treat you how white supremacists.
Yeah, but they must have given her the thoughts or the expectation of it going to be okay before they even got married.
I don't think they did.
But Harry introduced her to them.
But then the thing is though,
surely he introduced her to them.
But the thing is though, in the interview, I don't think she asked necessary questions, my guy. Because
should she? She don't need to ask questions. Bro, I mean, if you're made to feel welcome, what's the need to ask questions?
Kojo, if you've got a girl, you're about to meet the girl's family, you're about to obviously take it to the next level. Every normal person would be like, so what's your family like?
I'm gonna ask my girl, which I'm sure she asked Harry. I'm sure she did.
But from the conversation, she said that she found out about Coetzee 3 minutes from meeting the Queen. That's what she said in the interview. You got me? When
is it that we are blaming Harry or we're blaming her? Because
somebody lied.
Made a mistake.
You get what I'm saying? Because you're dating this guy, right? And you did not find out the protocols. From my own watching the whole thing, I think she thought that, all right, cool. Everything that they do on TV is just for TV, right? Maybe in real life, in their house, they'll be like, yo, what's up? What's going on? You know what I mean? So it took her by surprise and shit, right? Which was the reason why she said in the interview that when Harry asked her, do you know Coetzee? She was like, what's Coetzee? And he told her, she was like, but that's your grandma. And he said to her, yeah, but that's the Queen. Yeah. Which that exchange tells me everything that I needed to know. Yeah. That I don't think she asked the necessary questions, bruv. I don't think she did. And then she got in there, which I kind of understand. Like, all right, cool. I'm dating a prince. You know, most people will do this. Most girls will do this. You know, they meet this nice guy who's got a good job and whatnot. They'll go back to their girlfriend and be like, oh my God, I just met this nice guy, whatever. They're going to be like, girl, make sure you hold him. That's a good catch or whatnot, right? And they must have told her that. She was more into the whole glamour. Oh my God, I'm going to be a princess and all this kind of shit. And then she got in there and just found out it's a whole total different story, bruv.
No, but don't you think it's now left on the firm, like the royal family, like the firm where it is, to now have that process to, like, you know, whoever is coming in, and then you know for sure they've not been like that their whole life. So they've got to need some kind of coaching or whatever it is.
Bro, you're talking about an establishment that have been there for over 1,000 years, bro. They are trying to maintain the tradition, and I'm not excusing them. If anything, I rate Harry for doing what he did. Like, bro, to stand by your woman and be like, you know what, fuck my family, I'm out. I rate him for that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Whether their relationship lasts forever or not, right?
Don't know. Yeah.
I don't know, but I rate him for what he did, to say, you know what, if you guys are not gonna do right by my wife, but I'm not surprised, bruv, and she should not be surprised, bruv. You get what I'm saying? You know the family you're marrying into, and now you're coming out to cry wolf.
Well, she's not exactly crying. She's just expressing her whole, you know, her feelings about the whole thing, how she was treated, which was not nice. She may have not expected it, or she should have expected it, whatever. But it's still good that she's come out to voice it all out.
Yeah, I mean, fam, my whole problem with the whole thing is, right, if I'm gonna be honest, with someone like Meghan, and this always happens with like mixed race people, right? They only try to play black when it's so convenient for them, right? You have O.J. Simpson, you have Tiger Woods, you have Kamala Harris, right? And now you have Meghan. None of them people claimed black until they got into some sort of mess. OJ never claimed back. He said, I'm not black, I'm OJ. Until he got into his scandal. Yeah. And then he got his nigga wake-up call. Because they will always remind you, my guy. They'll always remind you that you're black. Tiger Woods, the same thing. He said his cablation or whatever he used, bro. He said he wasn't black and everything until his scandal came out. Kamala Harris, she never claimed black until it was time for election. I've never seen Meghan Markle stand up for anything black, bro. She's not even into black men.
Oprah interview.
You know what I'm saying? But then all of a sudden you're claiming black.
Because you know you're going to get support from black people. Like, especially those kind of black people that are superficial on the matter. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's my point.
Because when she's like, oh, I went to, is it Union? They went to go and check. Sorry, guys.
I like that. No.
But she raised different issues, not just to do with race.
Harry went to go into African and black people population, and she was saying stuff like, oh, because they're looking at me and I represent them. Girl, their kids, when they look at you, they don't look at you like a black person.
Bro.
Right now. I literally feel she didn't make the right question. She didn't make the right question. Ask the right questions, do the right things, and like when you present yourself in a traditional African family, no matter who you are, there's certain things you do wrong that your family will not like it. That's what first impression. She probably paid with a voucher. I don't
know. Oh, don't die.
You know what I mean?
Not
because
they didn't like her because they could have easily, trust me, they could have easily even just said, my prince is getting married to an American girl, omitting the fact that she's black.
Yeah,
but because they didn't like her, they tried to use that against her. Am I making any sense?
So you're saying they didn't like her then?
They didn't like her because of
course.
reason.
Of course.
Like I said,
right from the jump.
By listening to the story, she already didn't make the proper researches and presented herself in the right way already. Just looking at that. I'm not even looking at that of the fact of her being black. Do you get? But how can you be with a man for how many years you don't know that the queen, you have to do courtesies 20 minutes before that Even like I was saying earlier, even if we are laying in bed, by the time I'm talking to you, I will rub your head. Oh, baby. Oh, you're a prince. So when I look at your grandma, what will I... Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Some questions you gotta ask me, bro. Because the thing is, these are typical example of tradition, right? Right. So just imagine this in Africa. They do shit like this in Africa too. Because these are family that even if you got more money than they do, they will still look down on you because in their eyes you are a commoner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it's built on classism and obviously race, right? So even if you got more money than they do, they will still look at you as a commoner, right? So now to add that, you've been married before, you're a black woman, right? So I'm not saying that what they did was right. I'm just saying that she should have done her proper research, right? And then say, all right, cool, I still want to get in there. But don't come out now and cry and then go to Oprah because Oprah got clout, right? And she did an interview. Who got paid for this? Oprah got paid for this. She sold the rights of this to ABC, CBS or whatever, for $10 million. And to me, that's the problem that I have with this whole shit.
10 mil.
No, but
you get what I'm saying? Some people are making money from the whole racism, black plight, or whatever the case is. You get what I'm saying? I've never seen you stand up for anything black. Hell, you are not into black men. Never. You get what I'm saying? So, and the whole thing of, oh my God, like I have to, the thing is I have to sacrifice my career and go to England, bro. You are just a C-list celebrity, bro.
No, but that
you were in suits.
At the end of the
day, this is bigger than whatever she ever achieved, bro.
No, but still but she would have had a great life without getting involved in that royal thing.
Which
Come
is
on.
fine.
Yes,
so you don't need to get up today and try to bash the
She's
royal
not trying
family.
to bash the royal family.
Anybody. She didn't bash it.
It's freedom of speech.
Bro, if there's anybody, I rate Harry. I rate Harry for what he did, bro.
People will read your story. We will know what happened.
Forget about the race situation. When it came to mental health, they didn't support her. There were different things. They just didn't make her feel welcome.
I don't think it was a bashing. It was her own putting her own, because all this while she's not had the opportunity to put her own side of the story. It's just letting people know her own side. Well, okay, all what you people have heard, this is my own side of it. Because we've heard a lot.
Did we
check back from 4 years ago? There's a lot of bashing of Meghan, but that's what we hear.
True. I agree.
So I mean, it's only right for her to come and be like, you know what?
Just
this is my own bit of it.
Yeah,
thank you.
Take it as you
the
want.
The only problem that I have with it is when mixed race. Okay, because it kind of sounds like I have a problem with mixed race people now. But my own thing is, right, when some people come out and try to play the black card when it's so convenient for them, I have a problem with that. You see, what I mean?
This
O.J. Simpson, Kamala Harris, Tiger Woods, and this situation as well. You got me? It sort of rubs me the wrong way because I know what it feels like being a black person, fam. You know what I'm saying? I cannot play white I've got to always play black because of the color of my skin.
No, but you've got to take
but
it like
fam,
this though.
Take it like what?
They're a different situation.
Fam,
Them now,
Thank you.
they've not had that opportunity to be in that situation where they feel like, oh, you're looking down on me because I'm
That's
black.
what I was gonna say.
But you go through it every time.
And
'Cause
don't
you're
forget
in that circle where you go through it. You go through police and whatever. But
Yeah.
them,
I don't have options.
And don't
bro.
forget, they are caught in
They
the
don't-
middle.
yeah.
You
I
cannot.
don't have options.
White people,
To
man,
me-
the same way. What you're saying about them
Mm.
is gonna make them feel like, oh, so black people won't accept me. The same way a white person might
people
pass those comments, and then where do they come in then? So
Yeah.
then they are caught in the middle. Then that's where their racial thing also comes from. It stems from. Then okay, so this is the sort of racist comments that they would receive, and that's racist towards them too. Because black people won't accept me. White people make me feel like I'm not white too. Then where do I come in?
Yeah, but then this is what I'm saying though. If whatever situation that they were in at first worked for them, you will never see them on this side. You will never see them on this side because the side where they're on is so beautiful. But then when that side obviously messes them up, then they now come to us.
The same way if
No,
they
but that
came
goes
to
for-
your
that
side,
goes for
the
anybody.
same way if they came to your side and then you made them feel that type of way, then
But
they'll
that's
run.
the thing. Black people will never make it because
How do you know?
if you want to know, the black race is always the race. We always accept everyone, bruv. We always, bro. Let a black person go and do country music. You will never do country
It's
music.
not. It's
What the
not.
fuck
Listen,
are you? But if you
I've got
come to
friends.
hip hop, there are so many white people in hip hop.
Fam, I've got friends that have got mixed race kids, and even in school, the black people do not accept them. They do not accept them as their own. So what you're saying is wrong. Black people say, no, you're not black. You're not fully black. So yo, go chill with their white friends. I've got friends that have got mixed kids, and this is what they go through in school.
Yeah, but fam, no, see, you are looking at it from the micro lens, right? I'm not saying that individually they don't go through stuff, right? But if we're looking at it from the big lens, right? Like on social media, we always say all the time, these people that have never ever claimed black, they're going through shit, and you see black Twitter, social media, all the black whatever run for them and try to ride for them. We see all the time. Bro, other races will not do it for you, cuz. Other communities will not do it for you. They're gonna be like, you know what? You never really claimed us, so hey, fuck you then, innit? But black people, we always do that. And that's the reason I kind of feel we always get taken for an idiot all the time. Because when they get what they want, you know what happens? They move on.
True.
You know? But hey, apart from that, it's been a good time with you guys, man.